Kirsty. She fell in love with Tom. The married couple meet up with others to swing.
We'll have busy weeks sometimes, and we'll have maybe 4 or 5 in a week.
They hook up with their good friends.
Okay, first of all, right off the bat, why does it look like every swinging couple or polyamorous couple have like a certain look to them? You know what I'm talking about?
Katey and Dan.
It's just a normal friendship, like any other friendship. Yeah. Even though we share wives and stuff.
But not all has been smooth sailing for the group.
Has there ever been any jealousy?
Duh. I mean, obviously, there's always going to be some sort of jealousy. Like, under the assumption that you're wanting to be with one person your entire life, I don't necessarily think both parties typically come up with this solution together, like exclusively. Like, I don't think they're in bed and they're just like, you know what? Let's start sleeping with other people. Typically, you want to just be with one person. Now, there's a lot of argue and chit chat talking about how some women don't like being in monogamous relationships for long periods of time, which to some extent I could understand, but I don't think that would allow them to assume their partner would be open to a polyamorous relationship, which is why they cheat. So I guess this is kind of just like circumventing that problem or challenge, whatever the case may be.
Their lifestyle choices have broken apart Katey's relationship with her family.
They thought that what we were doing was disgusting. They don't really speak to me anymore because of it.
Right, should we get these clean for tonight? Go on, give us a wipe.
I'm Kirsty, this is Tom. We're swingers, and we're just prepping for our friends coming over this evening to have a little play. We were about 2 years into the relationship when we decided to open up and explore. It wasn't...
More like she wanted to open up and explore, and he didn't want to lose her, so he said, fuck it, I might as well.
About the 5th, 6th year that we actually delved into it and started meeting people.
This one's got the remote, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You can put that in today if you want. This is a good one as well.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's quite small.
It's a bit better for the back door, isn't it? So usually we'll meet people maybe twice a month, 3 times a month. We'll have busy weeks sometimes, and we'll...
Nah. Wait, nah, hold up. Hold up, wait a minute. That baby wipe is dirty as shit. Can we all just agree on this? That baby wipe looks filthy. Filthy.
Maybe
4 or 5 in a week.
But then we won't do anything for 2 months or so.
Yeah.
I think for me, I enjoy it the most.
Look at him. Can we honestly take a look at this guy? I'm not trying to judge him or anything, but does it look like he would be the one to call those kind of shots in the relationship? I'm not trying to judge. You let me know what you think in the comments, but seriously, does he look like the type of guy who would say, you know what? I want to see other women and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm pretty sure she hit him with a rebuttal or with an ultimatum that was like, let's open up this relationship. Otherwise, I'm going to start sleeping with people that you don't really want me to sleep with. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of the times when people create these kind of relationships, it's simply because they don't necessarily want to be with each other from a sexual attraction perspective. It's more of just a comfort, you're used to that person, and you know, who knows, maybe this guy's taking care of her financially. So there's a whole different, you know, set of reasons and speculation as to why this could happen, but I feel like more oftentimes than not, this isn't something exclusive. Like, this isn't something they both wanted. One party wanted it and the other one just has to go with it.
Because of how it brought us closer together.
There's a lot of couples that want to do it but don't know how to tell their partners, and if you've not got that openness and trust and respect between yourselves anyway, then it just means that we're a better couple than everyone else.
Oh,
that'll be
there.
Do you want to get it? Do you want me to get it? So we met Katey and Dan from the retreat that we went on. We hit it off straight away, really, didn't we?
It's just like a normal friendship, but with benefits. Hi guys, come on in.
Hello.
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
One night in bed, we were talking about different things we want to try
Fantasies
and
and that sort of
and I said to Kate that I'd want to see her with another guy. She was a bit shocked, but eventually...
Guys, don't be this guy, please. If there's anything you can take away from this video, it is do not allow yourself to become a cuck in your own relationship. Listen, the point of what I'm trying to get at here is, I think corn, otherwise known as porn, I think those things have definitely destroyed a lot of men. When you become so inundated in constantly watching adult videos, you start to have fantasies that may not be indicative of your character or who you are, or even your natural proclivities. For him to be in a position where he openly asked his girlfriend to be with another man just tells me that he either feels inadequate in the bedroom area, or, like I said before, his brain is so warped with adult entertainment that he has no choice but to follow these passions, because those are the things that now get him off. Don't find yourself wrapped up in a constant obsession of adult entertainment videos and wanting to see your partner with other people, because that's one of the quickest ways to erode your relationship.
It all worked out.
And then I decided that I wanted to explore my bisexuality as well. So as we started to explore that, we then thought it'd be more fun to play together.
Has there ever been any jealousy?
When we first started opening up as a couple, I expected to feel quite jealous seeing him with another woman, because that was completely new for me.
Bro, I'm not trying to judge, but I'm just saying, all these relationships have a certain look to them. Look at it. You can tell right away who's doing these kind of activities, because they all look the same. It's crazy.
For me, and when we first started opening up our relationship, it was a no-go. But the first time I saw him with a woman, I actually found it really hot. And yeah, it's been great since then. We haven't had any issues.
The jealousy is kind of part of it. It makes things more exciting.
I think from the day we met Kirsty and Tom, we automatically had that connection, and that's just grown from there. And that ended up progressing to me asking Kirsty to be my maid of honour for my wedding.
How have you guys been?
Good. Did you get your wedding photos back yet?
Yes, actually we got them back this weekend, so we can go through those ones.
Cute. That's nice, in front of the water.
Yeah, it was a really lovely photos that we got there.
What happened on your wedding night? Who did you sleep with?
We ended up taking one of my girlfriends up to our bedroom. We had some drinks and ended up having a with her, and it was really fun.
It was really good.
She's one of my best friends, so it was very comfortable.
And to do it on such a special day just makes it so memorable.
So how have your family been since then? Because obviously they were a bit iffy beforehand, didn't they?
I haven't heard anything.
No?
No.
Still didn't show up
Still
anyway.
didn't show up, still didn't get a message or anything.
Yeah, because you're an embarrassment to your family. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we're all adults, right? She's going to do, or they're going to do rather, what they want to do. But that doesn't mean the family has to stick around for the BS. And if you want to go ahead and swap partners and, do all this extra shit, go for it. But that, again, does not mean the family has to stick around for all this mess. Because when you start to invite multiple people into your relationship, best believe that there's going to be some drama that comes along with it as well. So much so that you are prepared to handle that, then sure, have fun, I suppose. But again, the family does not have to stick around and support something like that.
I think a lot of the judgment I've received has mainly come from my family. They disapproved of what I was doing, and they don't really speak to me anymore because of it. When I first told my family about us and our lifestyle, they were very upset and thought that what we were doing was disgusting. They actually blamed Dan and told me that they thought he was my and he was convincing me to do it, which was really difficult, but they just couldn't accept us for who we are. I struggled for a long time with the fact that my family didn't come to my wedding.
But then, I look around the room and I look at the photos and I see how happy everyone was for me. And everyone loves us for who we are.
So what kind of negativity have you received, online and stuff about it all?
There's a few comments and it's just, oh, that's disgusting and how can you share your partner? And I think part of that is why we want to educate other people on the lifestyle.
Lots of
This ain't educating nobody. No one. All I've learned from this is that most people are so down bad for companionship that they're willing to settle with just about anything. They're willing to put up with anything in order to just be with somebody, because most of us are fucking lonely. And that's the reality of it.
emojis.
Fake.
I want to vomit on their faces.
That's very specific.
Specifically
Yeah, that's his kink. Well, don't kink shame.
Fair play.
Dan wants the D. Most of our negativity aimed at me as well, you know, like I'm pushing you into this, or I'm clearly in the closet.
Tom's are all because he's bi, and it's like men can't be bi, they're either straight or gay. Like.
World's gone mad. See, that's it. It's people can't accept that the world is changing.
I think people think we're like sullying the sanctity of marriage.
Yes,
and that
we
hasn't
can
changed.
play and we can have fun, but we're still committed to each other.
If you enjoy a bar of chocolate, are you just going to have one bar of chocolate your whole life and that is it? No, I'm committed to that.
And that's the problem. People are so sexually wrapped up that the idea of being in a monogamous relationship to them is catastrophic, because that means they don't have access to multiple sexual partners. Listen, again, you do what you want as an adult. Go for it. You want to have sexual partners, multiple of them, then by all means, do you. But to be in a quasi-committed relationship while you're simultaneously sleeping with other people just doesn't make sense to me. Is it up to me for it to make sense? No. And obviously my opinion does not matter. But the trend that is starting to bubble up in Western society of being in polyamorous or polygamous relationships, constantly swapping partners, is, I would almost assume, a direct correlation as to why we're seeing a rise in STDs, a rise in divorces, a rise in breakups, all these things that are not conducive to society at large. We see this playing out, I think, because multiple people want to be in relationships and sleep with other people at the same time. Here are my rules. My rules are, if you are in a committed relationship and it's exclusive, that's it. You play that role. If you want to sleep with other people, do that outside of a committed relationship, because clearly the rules for a committed relationship and the rules for sleeping with whoever you want are drastically different. These two parties cannot intermingle with one another. It just does not make any sense.
That bar of chocolate.
You'll always go back to your favourite bar.
Yeah.
Oh, like them creations that they brought out at Christmas.
Yeah.
Let's see what you've got.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
This one.
I like pep on you.
And then we have this little
Nice.
for your soup.
Yes, I think Tom might like this one. Dan will like that one.
I think so, yeah.
Looking forward to tonight.
Always, yeah, absolutely.
I've seen what Kirsty's going to be wearing.
Oh yeah, any good?
Yeah, it looks very good. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Swinging for me has been a very eye-opening in the fact that people actually like plus-size people. Because body confidence was a huge issue for me at the beginning. And the amount of people that actually like me, not to toot my own horn, but yeah, it's really nice.
It's the same for me, really. Like, I always had body confidence issues. I never liked my stomach. And now I'm confident in what I'm wearing.
Yeah. I love sharing my husband. It's more like a little proud moment for me, like, yes, that's mine, have a taste, but you can't have it. For me, obviously, because Tom's bisexual, it's something that I can't give him. So I like the fact that it gets an all-round.
It's just a normal friendship, like any other friendship.
Yeah.
Even though we share wives and stuff.
Happy?
Yeah,
Let's
should we
go.
go see what the boys are up to?
Let's have drinks.
Cocktails.
This shit is nasty.
Social movement and all.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit is nasty. I'm sorry. I just can't get down with shit like this.
Let's go. Here we go.
I think the lifestyle works for us because we just have a boring, normal life. That adds a bit of extra, doesn't it?
It just adds variety. Like, you don't want to stick to the same thing for the rest of your life, you know?
After we've had sex with other people, then the sex that we have together is
Even better.
even better.
Yeah. Like makeup sex in there without the arguing. Are we swapping? Are we all in a couple?
I think we'll all just go with the flow. Girls, couples, get everyone involved at once.
Mix and match.
So, shall we take this to the bedroom then?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Pleasure. I would say don't knock it till you try it. It's not...
Listen, he's right. Don't knock it till you try it, but my personal opinion, this shit is nasty. I'm sorry. We live in a generation or in a society now where everyone is just so fucking bored with their lives that the only fun thing to do is have sex. And listen, I love sex. I'm not gonna sit here and act like sex is the issue. The issue is when you try to intermingle being a thought rocket and wanting to be in a relationship together, and at the same time thinking that having sex with multiple people is somehow going to bring you two closer together. It just doesn't make any sense with me. And Moreover, I think when we try to understand exactly what this is, or, you know, what people in this lifestyle like to do, it never seems like they have anything outside of sex, right? It doesn't sound like they do anything else besides just have sex with multiple people. Which, again, listen, you go ahead, have your fun, but don't be singing another tune when you catch an STD or an STI, or whatever the case may be, and then you bring that shit to your partner. Now, congratulations, the both of you are walking laboratory tests. But anyway, that's enough chatter from me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you in a swinging relationship? Are you polyamorous? Are you willing to allow your partner to sleep with multiple people? What are your thoughts on this topic? Let's elevate the conversation and get all parties involved.